Hey Toolerinos, I received my package from Reggy on the road. This should be a Buck and Hickman catalog. So just thought I'd shoot a little film of opening it. Ooh, check it out. It's got the Queen on it. And it's Royal Mail. Never got mail from the Queen before. All right, well packed. Oh, look at that. Buck and Hickman Limited. 2 Whitechapel Road, London, England. Alperton, Birmingham, Bristol, Leeds, Glasgow, Manchester, and Watford. Buck and Hickman Limited, 1964. You know, in the videos it seems like it's really big, but it's a little bit smaller physically than I was actually expecting. I kind of thought it was a bigger book. I mean, it's plenty thick, right? But it's not even a foot tall. So, interesting. Oh, there's a note. It says, "Hi James, as promised, a book for your enjoyment. Thanks for your support, your comments, and the mentions on your channel. Looking forward to seeing your video of this book opening." Good thing I did that. Wishing all good things to you and yours, Reggy. Thanks, Reg. Alright. Tools and supplies. Ooh, it's got a fancy signature in the book. Assuming that was a previous owner. Or maybe they all have that. Oh my gosh. Wow. There is so much in this book. Screws, curved washers, diamond curved washers. Reggie, do you have any of these in your stores? If you don't, you gotta look for those. Those could come in handy. Skylight openers. It's really like a hardware book of household appliances. It's not just tools. Sprinklers. I got some of those. Oh look, the original Dake. This is going to be a lot of time of enjoyment. Hours and hours of enjoyment. Thank you, Reggie. Wow. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of a Granger catalog. I know you guys in the UK probably don't know what that is. At least I assume you don't have Granger over there. Maybe you do. Interesting. I bought something that looks just like these recently. I'm sure it's an American version, but yeah, Scoutcrafter showed us something like that, if I remember correctly. I found it at an antique store. It was labeled Metal Thing, so they didn't know what it was. Alright, well thank you, Reggie. I'm gonna use this for many years, I'm sure. And I'm always gonna be comparing the things I find to things that are in this book. From 64, at least it's more likely that I'll find some of these things, right? Well, thanks, Reg. Hey, Toolerinos. I just, went through the new Buck and Hickman catalog, new to me, of course, that Reggie on the Road sent, and it occurred to me that in the videos, we always see the tools, but I didn't realize how much hardware and other things, the products and other stuff that you could buy in the Buck and Hickman catalog. So that reminded me of the Granger catalog, which we use at work to order some things from time to time. And so this is the 2022 Granger catalog. And it's massive. It's over 3,000 pages. Yeah. And if you don't realize, it has almost anything you can imagine, kind of like the Buck and Hickman. Power transmission parts, And all these little colored blocks kind of give you different segments. So still power transmission stuff. Let's find the next segment. Electrical stuff. Relays, fuses. I'm sure there's going to be motors, switches, everything you can imagine, right? Fiber optic cable. What's the next segment? Lighting. Scoutcrafter, look at all the lighting in here. It's all these fixtures. Every fixture you can imagine for a parking lot or something if you need to fit it out, right? Ballasts. Lamps. Here we go. More lamps. More lamps. Let's see if I can focus this a little better. More bulbs. Every kind you can imagine. And all the sizes and wattages and things you can imagine. Bulbs. More bulbs. How many pages of bulbs are there? And this is all stuff you can place an order for right now. You need something, maybe you don't even know something exists, and you just need to look for it. Oh look, you want to put together a hospital room. Halogen surgical lights. Ooh, light of truths. Magnified task lighting. See, it says magnifier lights. So look at all the different styles of magnifier lights. Oh, we have brands, magnifier shape, round or rectangular. Magnification. You can pick different levels of magnification for them even. So, I'm sure it's not cheap, right? Anything you order that you want now and you want this kind of selection, it's probably not cheap. I don't know really because I don't buy stuff from here for work. Other people handle that sort of thing. Flashlights. What's the next segment? Test equipment. Meters. Gauges. All sorts of test equipment. What's the next segment? Power tools. Drill bits. Saws. Drills. Sawzalls. Blades. Circular saws. Hand tools. Here we go. Got tool carts. Bags. Sorters. Socket sets. SK. Proto. Wera. Wright tool. How about that? Barberton, Ohio. Speaking still. Here we got ratchets of different kinds. Anybody ever hear of a hammering ratchet? And here's a ratchet with a spud handle. And look at this thing. It says friction spanner. Never seen one of those before. But you can buy it brand new from Grainger. So, I think it's a fair assessment to say that the Grainger catalog is the Buck and Hickman catalog of today. More hand tools, clamps, screwdrivers, insulated screwdrivers, pipe cutters. I mean, it just goes on and on. Shelving. Oh, look, Reggie. Just kind of like what you built from the things you found. That's pretty neat. Every type of broom you can imagine. Corn fiber. You can even get a corn broom from Grainger. How about that? And the yellow pages is the index. Fasteners. There you go. Every kind, every size, every grade. Thick and extra thick. Through hardened, non-metallic. Nordlock bolt securing systems. Lock washers, screws, machine screws. I remember Scoutcrafter showed us about these kind of fasteners. I forget what he called them. That's not what I recall anyway. There's just all manner of fasteners in here. Seemingly similar to what was in the Buck and Hickman, but I'm sure there's a lot more products in here. There we go. Turning inserts for lathes. Might need to get some of those. And the holders. Yes. Could get whatever you need. Collet chucks. And organizer trays. Measuring tools, calipers, gauges. Oh, look at this. Milling vices, drill press vices, lathes, milling machines, drill presses, band saws, blades, grinders, Metabo bench grinders, disc sanders, belt sanders, flap discs, fiber discs, grinding wheels, cutoff wheels, abrasive sharpening files and stones. Tons and tons of stuff. Welding supplies, lubrication, hydraulics, pneumatics, hoses, it just goes on and on. Pumps. I'm sure there's motors, filters. Oh look, water fountains. Kind of old school looking water fountain. That's cool. Sinks, kitchen sinks, bathroom sinks, hand wash sinks, faucets, plumbing stuff. You can even get a toilet. I wonder if there's any toilets in the old Buck and Hickman catalog. What do you know? Reggie, have you seen toilets in there? Anyway, almost to the end. Pipe fittings, hangers. It's just, if you can imagine it, they've got it in this catalog and you can order it, I think. Fans, HVAC, over 3,000 pages of everything you need. Alright? So, correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the Buck and Hickman catalog of today? Is there something out there more extensive than this? Better than this? I somehow missed the section on stock. You can order bar stock and round bar and square bar and every kind of metal, that's common in use. I mean, just anything, is in this catalog. It seems like it's unbelievable. But I do want to show the sort of little difference in the physical size. You see how the Buck and Hickman catalog is a little bit smaller, width and height, than the Granger catalog. But I guess the size of this I was expecting was to be the size of the American Tools reprint that I got. It's substantially different physical size. So when I was seeing this, when Reggy or Tool Addict or somebody showing us this, I kind of had the impression it was the size of this. And it's fine that it's a bit smaller. It's not a problem. It's just strange, right? Okay, so something I wanted to share. I have not done the tool haul video of our community yard sales. It went really well. I got great stuff. But something that I have found in the old reprint here that I thought, man, that looks cool. I'm going to keep my eyes out for one of those. And I thought it was something I would find on an old chain, right? I thought this is something somebody's going to forget about or not realize it's there, and it's just going to be connecting two pieces of old chain or something, and I just have to keep my eyes peeled for an odd looking link. And I didn't find it on an old chain, but I found one. Isn't it cool? It works exactly the same as this one. It doesn't have the same branding that's written on this, but it looks exactly the same. It's got the same features here that you see here, and it's functional, and it's exactly one of those things. So I looked briefly. I didn't see this in the 1964 catalog, so I don't know if this was no longer available by 1964, or if I just didn't look hard enough, right? Because, anyway, pretty cool, huh? I like it. I like finding the thing that's in the catalog. Sweet! Alright. So, grade 30 connecting link. This is what I found when I was Googling, trying to find chain connecting links. So it's two pieces, and it overlaps. So interesting. Alright, that's enough blabbering on. Thanks again, Reggy. Really. I am not good at expressing my thanks, but it's greatly appreciated, and it will have a good home here for sure, and see lots of attention and use, and hopefully some more guest appearances on future videos as I find more stuff that might be in this catalog, right? Thanks.